It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another one of my videos. When I don't know, I'm Glenn and I'm back again with another one for you guys. I hope everybody's doing okay. As you guys know, I actually started my shot in January last week Friday. That was the 29th of January 2021. Special day to celebrate for me. Yeah, so I finally got my first shot. And I know that I had promised you guys a video about the shot and whether or not it hurt. Right? Yeah, but normally telling us say if it burns, man, come on, come show them my ass. Is it me? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen. I had a really long day and I didn't get to come home and shoot the video right away. But here I am today and I'm ready to tell you guys about my experience about the shot, because I noticed that on YouTube I've been watching a lot of videos of other trans men, FTMs, who have taken their shot, but they're not telling you guys about it really, if it hurts or not, right? If it's bearable or if you don't feel anything at all, right? I don't hear anyone, expounding on that topic. Most of the videos that I'm seeing are how they do their shot, where they do their shots, right? And what else? Techniques that they take, right? When they're doing their shot, just to make sure that they're not very nervous. You know what I'm saying? But I did come upon a few other videos where some of them were saying that, they don't really like needles like that. And I did come across another FTM who had said that the first time that he got his shot, the nurse did it a little bit too fast, and that's why, it hurt. So they're not really expounding on the feeling, if you guys get what I'm saying. So I'm going to do that video for you guys today, and I'm just going to let you guys know about my experience and how it really felt. Yeah. Right. Now, I noticed a few of you commented on my previous video of me getting my first shot, stating that I was able to sit down, so I must have been fine. Guys, far from fine. You feel me? I said far from fine. Let me just say that from there. But to be honest, when I was standing there, right, if you guys noticed, I was pulling out my underpants. I'm like, what I'm saying? Because, a couple people say, yo, you can't wait for Tshot to get underpants, man. I mean, and that wasn't really the case, though. I just couldn't wait to get it over with because I was extremely nervous. Right, so I just wanted to know, does this shit hurt or not? Isn't it? Because I'm getting mixed feelings and mixed explanations from different people, so I need to find out for myself. Does this shit hurt or not? Like, Doc, what you doing? What you doing? You know what I mean? So, that's why I was kind of like messing with my underpants a little bit in the video. Technique that really helped me though, and that might help other FTMs, right, or M to Fs that are transitioning, the breathing technique, right? Doc told me to just breathe, right? Just slowly breathe and count to 10, right? Slowly. Isn't me? I don't know, 10 seconds don't really just run off like that. So he told me to just take my time, just slowly breathe and count to 10. And to be honest, I didn't even feel it, guys. Like, I was counting to 10, but then I started to get really nervous again because Wing Woman, right? Wing Woman was over there on the other end. You know what? I can't even do it. Let me just put the clip in. This was Wing Woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And she's there counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And you know, that kind of made me nervous, so I had to just stop in my mind and just continue to breathe. She's there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm just like, okay, 1, 2, 3, right? I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? As if she's the one getting the shot in her ass, right? So anyways, and I was even watching over the video when he actually injected me with the teas, and he really fucked me up. Did you guys see like how hard he actually pushed that shit into my bum? That kind of sound weird. Fire. Burn up. Burn up. Burn up. And then, but when he actually like injected the needle to my bum, I didn't feel it, but looking back at the video, the way he like stuck that shit, I was like, damn, doc, you really fucked me up. Like, what the hell? I didn't feel that. After he removed the needle from my bum, that's when I felt it, guys. I felt like my right leg was crippled. That's what I felt. I felt that shit from my bum coming down to my right leg. I felt that shit. And if you guys go back to the video, I was actually standing there after he had injected me, listening to what he was saying. And he had actually said to me, you can take a seat. But I was just actually standing there in the camera, just fidgeting around like, and listening to what he had to say. And then when I finally sat down, I was like, right at the edge of the chair. I don't even know if any of you guys noticed that, but yeah. To describe the feeling, right, it felt like he had just injected a ton of cement in my bum, right? It felt really heavy, and then the pain just started to source through. But to be honest with you, it didn't really hurt that much. You get what I'm saying? I would see it as bearable. And that's the same thing that I say for my tattoos, right? Because I was nervous before, but in the back of my head, I'm saying that I have a lot of tattoos, and a tattoo is something that's scraping off the top layers of your skin, right? Turning it into dead skin and everything like that, versus an injection that's just going through your flesh, right, for a few seconds. So I was like, hopefully it doesn't hurt. And to be honest, it doesn't hurt. Again, I'd call it bearable. But for some people, to each his own. Everybody's pain tolerance is different, isn't it? So maybe whilst to me it's bearable, right? Because I was touching at it a few times, guys. When I just got the injection, and I felt it. I swear to God, I almost cried. Like, I sat down in a taxi on my way home, and the person next to me squeezed my bum like I was squeezing, and I swear to God, I almost cried, and that's natural, because like that part right there must be tender. You can't just squeeze it just like that. You gotta be gentle. You know what I mean? So again, whilst it might be bearable to me, for other people whose pain tolerance isn't really high, they may feel it a lot more, right, than I did, right? But I think that the reason why it felt like cement, the reason why it felt heavy, and the reason why it hurt is because unlike every other injection, so if you're a person that's used to getting injections in your bum, the difference with this one is that it's not a liquid substance. It's an oil-based substance. So I think that the fact that it being oil-based makes it a lot more heavier, right? So if you think that, hey, I'm macho, I always take shots in my bum, No. I would advise that you go with a different mindset towards it, right? Doc did also mention that you can take an injection. You can take it in your shoulder. He normally recommends it in the shoulder or the bum. I would not take that in my shoulder because whilst I could be able to bear it in my bum, the pain that I'm feeling, that little hint of pain that I'm feeling in my bum, if it was in my shoulder, I don't know. I just don't think that I would have handled it the way that I did. Right. So for those of you who are pre-T, just gear yourself up. Gear yourself up. In other countries, there are other ways to take your teas, like patches and creams and stuff like that, which I don't think is safe because, like bleaching cream in Jamaica, you don't want to get cream on you and then rub it on somebody else because you can transfer the teas to that person, right? So there are other ways. I'm not sure if there are any FTMs in Jamaica who don't like the injection. You can always look into your stuff coming from abroad. Get in touch with your family. I mean, if they do agree. And if you have any friends, isn't me, you can do that as well. But I just think that the injection might be the best thing to do. Right? And it's just a few seconds, guys. And mine has already stopped hurting. It took like 3 days. The third day, I could have, rubbed my hand against it, really hard. And the pain, I was still feeling it, but it just felt good this time. It felt good to be, rubbing that pain away from that area. All right. And that might sound weird for some people, but it really worked out for me. Right? So for those of you who are pre-T, this video is for you guys so that you can know what to expect, right? Because those of us who have already been done T, and the second time that I go back to get my second shot, I won't be nervous. There won't be anything, not a little jolt of anything, because I now know what to expect, right? So the next time will be different for me, right? But I just think that it's unfair. I don't know if other FTMs don't want to alarm you guys or give you a reason to feel scared, but there isn't a reason to feel scared, guys. It's just a hint of pain. Mine lasted 3 days, depending on your pain tolerance, right? It might last 3 days as well, or a little bit less for you, or a little bit more, but doc said it shouldn't be more than a week, right? I can just imagine those of you who are taking the injection every week or every 2 weeks, how your bum feels. Your bum must be hurting as fuck. Yeah, but in my opinion, it's not so bad, guys. So there isn't much to worry about. But some people really don't like needles, so they work with the other methods. Based on my research, the injection is the fastest method. It's the one that works the fastest. Most of my friends who have told me that they take it every 2 weeks or every week, right, they have a percentage of what they take out of the bottle, right? But with me and with Doc's other patients, he gives us the full thing, right? Which is why I guess our shot is every 3 months. Eventually, depending on my progress, I might change that to every 2 months, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know yet, right? But it was good, guys, and it was a great experience. I'm hoping that my changes would be for the best. I'm really stressing over the acne because I already have such bad acne already. So I'm stressing already about that, hoping that, it's not too much for me to handle. But I am looking forward to the changes. Right, so that's it for my video, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know how the shot felt to me, and for those of you who are going to be pre-T, what you can expect your shot to feel. As I said, a previous FTM had said in one of his videos that the reason why it hurt for him is because the nurse injected him too fast. Right, it was too harsh. It was and I think that's what Dr. Harris did to me, but I don't really mind. Right, the pain is bearable. I don't mind going through 3 days of that. Right, but yeah, he had said because it went too fast. So maybe if you guys don't want your doctor to do it too fast, you can just let him know to be gentle. to be gentle, but I believe that Dr. Harris had mentioned that the way he did it is the best way, just get it over with, and move on with your life, right? So yeah, but that's it for my video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching always and for the support. You don't know I'm Glenn, and I'll see you guys again soon. Peace out.